got a question here asked on lockergnome.net by BMM2010, and they're wondering, does a class and make or manufacturer of an SD or micro SD card really make a difference? And the answer to that question is yes. I've always believed that you get what you pay for. And if you think you're getting a bargain, having terabytes of storage available in a little SD card for just $5, chances are, yeah, that's going to fail on you. Usually these types of, removable media stay relatively in the same price range, and if you pay twice as much for something, sometimes you actually get what you pay for. You get more bang for your buck, so long as the device that you're putting the card in can support what you're putting in there. Now with SD, there are different classes, and I believe it ranges from 2 to 4 to 6 to 10, if I'm not mistaken, and if I look further in the thread for people who've already responded, they'll likely go into deeper detail in terms of the speed that you get from there, because that's what the classes basically designate, is the speed that the SDHC card is going to be able to handle. So a class 2, SDHC card is not going to be as fast theoretically as an SDHC 10 or class 10 card. And sorry for confusing. Basically, the higher that class, the faster it's going to be, so long as the device that you're putting it in is capable of handling that speed. So it could be a law of diminishing returns, meaning if your product, say, is capable of managing an SDHC card, but it isn't able to handle it at a certain speed, well, then you're not going to get all that you're expecting to get, especially if you put a faster SD card in there. Now, in terms of the make and manufacturer, I'd still watch out. You read the reviews. There have been some cases where a certain manufacturer will fail more frequently than others. It's just the way it goes. Either they have a low quality assurance line and they ignore it and they get the products out there for cheap. And people love buying cheap products, but I'm not one of them. I will spend the extra dime to get as much as I possibly can, as much as I can certainly afford. So there you go. The higher the class, the faster the card, and always read your reviews. I say that all the time, and I would not be the only one. So that is the answer to BMM 2010's question. Now, the real question I have is, what does BMM stand for? My email address, chris@perillo.com. You're more than welcome to drop your 2 cents into this thread, posting your thoughts on lockergnome.net. Geeks.perillo.com, a greater part of our community. You can follow me on Twitter @ChrisPerillo or Facebook.com/ChrisPerillo. And when I'm at home, I'm sitting at my desk there in the Gnomestead. You can certainly watch what's going on there because I've got a chat room integrated. They are typically talking tech 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.perillo.com. We'll see you later.